So I can't tell you how great it is to be back at the beach. I haven't seen the coastline since December. That sound of the sea just sort of warms my soul, and I love it. I love being down here. It's a pretty grey day, which is sort of fine. It's great for sort of subtle, subdued photography. Even if you have a grey day, it's always worth coming out and taking some shots and just trying to find some compositions for work for the conditions that you're shooting in. As you can probably tell, it's absolutely pitch black, but that's okay. I've driven for an hour or so to Felixstowe, which is my sort of go-to. It's the nearest coast to me sort of location, and you might be able to hear in the background the seas pounding against the rocks, which is great. I just love the sound of the waves. So whether I get a photograph or not, I don't know. Anyway, I've returned to a location that I first came to last autumn, and everything was wrong. The tide was out. I didn't have my big stopper. However, I've come back today. The tide is in, and I've had some challenges trying to set up the shot. But I've used the Rangemaster autofocus in camera because I can't see anything to focus on, but I can estimate the distance from me to the rocks that I'm trying to shoot. I'm shooting at 800 ISO because it's so dark, and a 2-minute exposure. So this is Cobbold's Point. There's these incredible groins here, which at high tide the water washes over. If you can get a long exposure, that smooths all out, and you can see I'm trying to get that sweep of the groin going off to the horizon. The fact that we haven't got an awful lot of light is probably going to help out in terms of trying to get a black and white. So I'm shooting now at 160 because there's quite a lot more light. I'm shooting at f10 with a 25-second exposure. So as you can tell here, the location is very rocky. You've got all these really big boulders that you have to clamber around. So finding a good purchase for your tripod is difficult, and trying to get the best location. So you want to be high above these groins because you are looking for separation between the various individual units. So I'm going to try one more from this location, which looks pretty good, and see how that looks. Hello there, I hope you've enjoyed that. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm about to head back to the car and go home. I've had a lovely day here on the beach this morning. I hope I've got a couple of good shots, and I hope I can share those with you. I've done some long exposures at Cobbold's Point. I was really pleased that the tide was in and it was grey, so hopefully perfect for some fine art shots, minimal. I've done some ICM, I've taken some long exposures of waves crashing on the beach, and I've taken some beach huts as well, a bit of street beach hut photography. It's all been really good, and it's been really nice to get away to see the coast. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider subscribing. Please give it the thumbs up, maybe leave me a comment, tell me if you've enjoyed this. Tell me if you like the location. Also, wish me a happy birthday, because today is the first anniversary of my posting my first YouTube video on this channel. I hope the quality has improved over the last year. I certainly had a great time doing them, and I hope you've enjoyed watching some of them. Thanks very much, and bye for now.